Hi, I'm Robert Osborne. Our next film tonight, starring 1940s matinee idol Tyrone Power, is one he made at the very peak of his career. The year was 1940, Tyrone Power was 26, and he'd recently been named the #2 box office star in the entire movie business for the year 1939, Mickey Rooney being #1, and both Rooney and Power ahead of such major draws as Clark Gable, Spencer Tracy, and Shirley Temple. And in accordance with that stature, at his home studio of 20th Century Fox, they made sure every script given to Tyrone Power to do was the pick of the litter, as was this next movie, The Mark of Zorro. Now, it's a story which had served Doug Fairbanks Sr. very well in the silent screen era. The story of a Spanish nobleman named Don Diego Vega living in old California, pretending to be something of a bored fop to disguise the fact he really is an outlaw who by night does what he can to take out a corrupt tyrant. There's a great deal of action in this movie as when he rides the countryside wearing a mask with his sword slashing the letter Z into walls and floors and ceilings to let them know Zorro is organizing troops to take out the villains. Now, Tyrone Power has a beautiful leading lady in this movie, a person almost as attractive as he is, 17-year-old Linda Darnell, someone with whom Tyrone Power already had made 2 films and later would make another. Now, the villain couldn't be better or nastier. He's the great Basil Rathbone. And 2 other people are deserving of attention, too. Gail Sondergaard and J. Edward Bromberg, who play the corrupt aunt and uncle of Linda Darnell. Less than 10 years after this film was made, both Sondergaard and Bromberg were among those whose careers were ruined when they were blacklisted after being accused of being communists during the McCarthy era. It had a particularly tragic result for Bromberg, who, because of all the tension now in his life, had a heart attack and died at the age of 47. But here, directed by Ruben Mamoulian and in gorgeous black and white, the 1940 version of The Mark of Zorro.